The Secret of Kandyland's Closing. Chapter 1. The First Corruption. Kandyland Park, where families of all ages gather to have the time of their lives. Fun for everyone. It's the perfect place to have birthday parties. Well, at least it was. Kandyland Park first opened in the late 80s. It mysteriously closed down in 1995 and stayed closed until 2013. Hi, my name is Natalie, and today I'm going to tell you why it closed down in the first place. It all began in December of 1994. I was just a naive, innocent 5-year-old girl back then. It was late at night, and the closing of Kandyland for the day was about to begin, with the usual goodbye show from Candy, the main mascot and animatronic of the park. A smooth-voiced announcer shouted, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Candy Kangaroo!" The audience cheered and applauded. Candy was so cool. Even I thought so, and I was terrified of robots. The curtains opened and Candy popped out. The show was starting. The show usually lasted about an hour and was very fun. However, after the show, I was begging and pleading with my mother to let me go backstage and see Candy up close.
"Please, Mommy, just this once. He's wonderful."
My mother said it was too dangerous. I didn't believe her, of course, because I refused to believe that Candy would ever hurt anyone. On purpose, anyway. Eventually, I snuck away while she wasn't looking and slipped into a small room. I saw Candy in a large chamber. I assumed he was charging, or maybe rebooting. I put my hand gently on the chamber. "Hi, Candy," I whispered. "I don't understand why Mommy doesn't want me to see you. I loved your show." Suddenly, Candy started to turn on.
"Hello?"
I said after a minute. I looked over at the computer nearby. It said error, critical_code_corruption. Model 1583901. Candy. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Candy turned his head to look at me. He was smiling, but not in his usual gentle, innocent way. This time, it was rather chilling, unsettling, cruel even. And his eyes, his eyes. They were usually a beautiful, shiny, warm, yellow-orange color. But this time, they were glowing a bright red. That couldn't be good. I felt a chill down my spine, and the hairs on my neck stood straight up.
"Candy?"
I said hesitantly. Our eyes were locked onto each other. All of a sudden, Candy began to pound on the chamber. I took a few steps back, the wood floor creaking underneath my feet. The glass holding Candy inside shattered, and he was free. He immediately turned back to me. I didn't know much about robots, but I could tell from the look in his eyes that I was his target. I ran out of there as fast as I could. I could hear Candy's metal feet loudly pounding the floor. He was close behind. I started screaming for help, but I realized no one was around. Everyone had left. The place had closed for the night, but I was still inside. "Mommy! Mommy!" I called out. No answer. I kept running for my life, but suddenly my foot caught on something. I tripped and hit the floor with a loud thump. I heard Candy's footsteps slowing down as they got closer. I was doomed. But as I braced for impact, I didn't feel any pain. I opened my eyes, and Candy was walking away from me. What? But I thought he was after me, I thought. He walked up to another animatronic who was disabled nearby. I knew her. It was Susie Snack Time. She was also a mascot at the park. But what did he want with her? He grabbed her by the arm and dragged her away. I seized the opportunity and ran. I tried to get out of the building, but the doors were locked from the outside. Fuck. I supposed I was stuck there till morning. In the meantime, I had to stay hidden to stay safe. Maybe my mother was right. Maybe approaching Candy was too dangerous. Or maybe he would have turned either way. Well, nonetheless, I had to do something. But what could a 5-year-old like me do? To be continued next time.